Hello, good morning. It is the 14th of July. I hope you're well. My name's Brian. This is Class A Plus English. And today we are going to delve deep into the weird and wonderful and sometimes quite frightening world of Disco Elysium. Yeah? I was streaming yesterday. It's Monday. Meh. I hope everyone's well. I hope you're having a good Monday. And I hope you had a really good weekend, okay? So let's get into the game today. We're going to continue with, we're going to look for, I think again, we're going to look and see how many phrasal verbs we can identify. If you remember yesterday, I got this jacket. Look at my new jacket. Ooh, fuck the world. What are we going to do? Let's go, I don't know, let's get some, how are we doing with clothes? Logic. Nah, I like this. Logic, nah. Yeah, we always need our thing. Nah. I like this, Empathy is always good. So what do we need? We need a shirt. I'm thinking, let's go and chat to the truck driver. Ooh, that could be quite good. Spirit de corpse. Let's get shirts. What do we got? We've got conceptualization, logic, composure, savoir-faire. Down one. We don't need this yet. Conceptualization, some glasses. We've got this, electrochemistry, visual, calculus. Where are the groovy ones? Let's go for those. Let's put a hat on. Yeah, we'll just go here. Alright, how are we doing? We've had a cigarette. Shall we do some amphetamines? Let's have a look. Yeah, let's go for this. Okay. Can I do it? Move a little bit? Okay, let's go talk to this guy. So I hope everyone's well. If you're new,
stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
92, we have it. So anyway, yeah, my name is Brian. This is Class A Plus English. I'm an English teacher living in Spain. We're going to go for this 92. We have to get this one, right?
In his eyes,
boom!
an unfamiliar longing, flecks of brown and gold.
Still here, stuck in this damn traffic jam, my man. The man greets you with a smile. What's up? What's happening? In his eyes, a half-familiar longing, flecks of brown and gold. Familiar? How?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest.
Southwest
down
is
the
that
street
way.
that goes beyond the horizon. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land.
Where does it lead? Where does it go?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines.
Further
to the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Ravers, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin, the border approaches.
There's a difference there. Look, further. I say further. Far, further, furthest. And Shivers is saying to the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Ravers. So Americans will say far, farthest, far, farther, farthest. I find it really difficult to pronounce that. Farther, far, farther, farthest. It's an American pronunciation because they in British English it's irregular. I say far, further than, the furthest, which is a lot easier to pronounce for me, to be honest with you. Anyway, the Shivers, though the checkered fields of farmland upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin, the border approaches. blink rapidly.
The road disappears.
I'm
It is
sneezing.
but a mirage. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
Oh, what's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
I'm a cop. I can fix anything.
There are things even a cop can't fix, my man. There's no helping an absence, you know?
An absence, a longing.
I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora?
Diora,
Kiora?
the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. I can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
Alright, what's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me.
He smiles warmly. So he's missing his family. He's stuck in a traffic jam. But Tommy Lehomme seems a cool guy.
What about you, cop man? You missing someone?
There's a pause and a sigh.
Is that what it is? This feeling?
I'm missing my gun.
No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I miss my gun. I got it. I lost it.
You lost your gun.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's bad news. Especially here in Marnaise. I hope you'll find it soon before things turn foul.
Before things turn bad.
But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. And I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Okay, we need conceptualization. Right, we'll hit him up now. Conceptualization. Let's see what we got. Spirit, composure, drama, logic, perception. Anything with conceptualization? Pain, half-light. Nothing. Nothing. Where is conceptualization? So these are the parts of my mind. We have intellect, psyche, physique, and motorics. There's like, what, 24? And they're all competing with each other to get me to make decisions. Yeah. Oh, I have a point. Let's go for conceptualization. Where is it? Here. Let's do it. See creativity. See art. Art in the world. Okay, let's try again.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Wait. Where is conceptualization? It's an intellect. I need to smoke a cigarette. Cigarettes. Let's hang on, take a walk. Where's my smokes? Here we go. This will boost it a point. Alright. My intellect is raised with tobacco, everybody. Ooh, we need to buy some more. Let's have another chat.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Okay, I've decided, everybody, we're going to cheat a bit. We're going to quick save.
Why does art inspire you so much?
What is art? No, art is for arrogant blowhards. Why am I getting this? It does, but what is it?
Excellent question.
Thank you.
Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
Sorry if there's a hum humming sound. It's my fan. It's really, really hot here today. The problem with Alicante is it's hot, but it's the humidity. You know, you're just constantly sweating. Yeah. Anyway, too much information, but it's true. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Interconnected. Would I fit into the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes. Disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
No, I don't want to become an art critic. We are completely sidetracked in this game. There's a murder to solve. I'm not going to become an art critic. Okay, perhaps you should try to critique architecture too. Hold on, wait. Is architecture also art? I guess I have been feeling critical lately. That's stupid. Architecture is stupid. Okay, is architecture art?
Of course not. It's autism. Box drawing. Masturbation with a ruler and a sextant or whatever they use. You should demean and criticize the genteel institution of architecture while extolling the virtues of the pure arts.
The pure arts. Wait, what about music? Is music art?
Only the most experimental kind.
Like anadoid rave music, yeah, with the ravers. I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real living art here. Become the art. Half art critic, half cop.
Okay, everybody, we have a choice. Wait, but don't I have to be 100% cop to get the case finished and all that? Okay, 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from rote repetition. So be it. No, I cannot risk another copo diversion at this point. Go away! Let's go for number one. I need to solve this case.
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art.
Go art or go home. What do you think, anybody? Any ideas? What should we do? Should we become a cop art critic or just a normal cop? I'm thinking let's go for the art.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street. You must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world.
Good, good, good. We will stamp out bad art, yeah? So not only my duty to catch, but also catch criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite, the silly and derivative artists and writers of the world. There's a nice structure there. Not only, but also. Not only, but also. So anyone doing exams, I can say my friend speaks Spanish and German. Okay, it's linking the two ideas, right? My friend speaks Spanish. He speaks German. You know, but that's a very elementary kind of sentence. If you're doing any exams, you need to kind of turn the volume up. So I could say, not only does my friend speak German, but also Spanish. Yeah, it's a much more sophisticated structure for addition, for joining two things together. Not only do I like Italian food, but also Mexican food. Not only do I love tennis, but also football. big shout out to the Italian tennis player yesterday, Sinner. He won Wimbledon, I think, didn't he? He beat Alcaraz. Alcaraz trains here in Alicante, so he's very, very popular in this town. I think he's from Murcia or Elche, I'm not sure. Okay, thought gained art degree. Let's go back to college. Art degree, let's see what it says. Can't even look at this shit. Yeah, it's another Copo type, the worst one, the most savage and brutal. The art cop. Nothing is good enough for him. Everything is shit. You have to employ an armada of adjectives to depict and demean the mediocrity of the works and visual institutions around you. Really flex the critical muscle until the vocabulary for punishing mediocrity becomes second nature. Here we go. That could be fun, actually. We haven't had one of these points for ages. I don't know how do you get them, like. Anyway. Alright, let's continue. We are the art cop.
Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Alright. Okay, really what we have to do is we need to go and speak to... Let's take some amphetamine. How are we doing money-wise? We should really go and buy some health. Let's go and buy some health really quickly. Where's the shop? Here it is, yeah? With the least interested, the most unhelpful shop assistant in the world. A moody teenager, everyone. She's, I don't know, a slacker, maybe you'd say?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Alright, I need some meds. I need some happiness. I want to buy some happiness, please.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Health. I need to buy health.
They
Okay.
all bear the Saint Baptiste.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I should probably buy some morale as well.
Here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here.
Look,
I hope
we
Saint Baptiste
are
makes you feel better or something.
loaded. Alright, leave. That's enough, yeah? We are loaded, everybody. My pretty face. Now, we could do a couple of things. We could go and talk to Everard. We haven't spoken to him for ages. No, let's go and see Soona. I've been talking about doing this for about 3 streams, and we still haven't managed to get to the church, right? So we're going to go over to the west part of town, of Ravers. We should go in here maybe and sell some stuff. I have a rifle I can sell. Here we go, bird's nest. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello,
Let me
hello.
know if I can help you with anything.
I like bird's nest, Roy. I want to ask you about my gun.
Sure thing.
Any idea where I can find the buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
My apologies, officer.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
Sure, man. Sure. Let me have a look.
I have some armor.
Alright. Let's see it.
I've got the mercenary armor.
Oh, no. I don't need bloodthirsty mercenaries knocking on my door looking for their missing toys.
Bloodthirsty. Murderous, yeah? Okay, he's not going to buy the armor.
Besides, this gear costs a fortune. There's no one in Martinez with that kind of money.
There's no one in Martinez with that kind of money.
It feels like he would have accepted the risk if he hoped to profit from it. It's not greed, though. Deep down, he's a gambler, provided the stakes are sufficiently interesting.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I'm gonna sell a postcard. Pawn. I'm gonna sell another postcard. Pawn. I can get a lot of money for this. I'm gonna sell this rifle. I don't think they said it doesn't work. A broken Belle Margaret from ages past. It's a 4-shot bolt action with a wooden frame. Pawn it. I don't know what this is either. Empty cassette case. I don't think I need it, everyone. Alright, that's enough. Close. Alright, see you later. See you later. Ooh, what's happened? How do I get these points? How do I unlock a slot? I don't know how this works. Alright, man.
Another time, perhaps.
See you later, Bird's Nest Roy. Another time, perhaps. He's got like a London accent. Anything else? Let's get the bag out, because that lets us see additional stuff. Alright, let's go. There's a soundtrack to this game by, I think they're called British Sea Power. They're a band from Brighton. But you're given 2 options. Should we try and get in here, yeah? We haven't investigated this place yet at all. They're from Brighton, where my sister and a certain Armac lives. Big shout out to Armac. But there's 2 options in the game. There's one where you can play one for streaming so you don't get copyrighted? No, wait. Where is it? No. What do we got? Jamrock Biker Cop Sunny sunglasses, empathy, logic. I like it. How do I get in here? Should we check them out? Where are they? Here. Yeah, cool, but I don't want to wear them yet. Empathy is good though. How can I get in here? I can't. Okay, we're going to go to the church, everyone, finally. Let's go back to church. Nothing over here. There's my car. Can we go up this way? There's your 1. This is my new house here. I can have a shave if I want. Alright, I think it's up here, yeah, the church. Okay, I think for this, yeah, Soona is a very, very serious young lady. And I think we need to probably have some logic with this, yeah? We need to change our clothes. So let's see what we got. Perception, conceptualization. Nah, take that off. Take that off. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Empathy is always good. Let's take those off. Take those off. Oh, I'm standing naked. Look. So we need logic, maybe. Composure, drama, no. Drama, logic. No. Perception could be interesting. Logic. Put those on. Shivers, conceptualization, pain, no. Maybe. No, here. Composure, logic, electrochemistry, self-warfare. Alright, I think we're kind of high. And we have that. Maybe we could drink a beer? Let's drink a beer. Alright, what have we got here? Let's go talk to Soona.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
I like regular, normal things.
I know you do. These Inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this. That's for sure.
The moral intern.
You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal.
Good.
Even if you didn't want to be.
We're trying. We're trying, everybody. We're trying to be normal. The same address that the lead programmer of Fortress Accident was looking for. Maybe we need to have a little look around afterwards. Let's go see Soona. The map tab. It's too quick, isn't it? I can never read it. Alright, let's go see Soona. We have some merchandise. Now the Crabman is up here somewhere. He doesn't really come out that often, but anyway. He lives in the rafters in the roof of the... He's like a Mexican gangster. He keeps calling me Holmes.
Yes, what is it?
Alright, here's Soona, the programmer. Yes, what is it? She's very curt with me, yeah? She's very direct. There's no good morning. Hey guys, how's it going? What do you want? Okay. How about the off-site copy you asked me to bring?
Yes?
I've got the schedule. Is this what you're looking for?
No. That's the production schedule. I don't need it. The right filament memory has off-site copy written on silver tape.
She doesn't care how you got your hands on that thing.
This one?
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
Okay, what happens now? So she's investigating this anomaly, this silence that's in the church. And they lost data, and that's a big problem. I don't really know what's going on, to be honest with you. She takes the filament, inspecting the metallic tape. Looks like it's the one. What's going to happen now? Ooh. Help Soona with her project. Well, we've done it. Yeah, we've done that. What's going to happen now, Soona?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
She has already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door.
Wait. No. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
That's my inland empire. Wait, don't put it in yet. It might be dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous. Just depressing.
She starts laughing but stops almost immediately. Her voice oddly, strangely humorless, without any kind of joking, you know? Humorless. It's not dangerous, it's just depressing. What are you hoping to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the anomaly's location from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment.
Okay, hang on, I'm getting my fan right here. I need the air, everyone. Lintel was able to define the anomaly's location from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation only with better equipment. Okie dokie.
Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. Cold sweat trickles down your spine.
Yes.
This is spooky as hell.
Spooky, eerie, strange. Okay, we can play it cool. Now what? Something's very wrong with that filament memory. Step back, please. Just stop. Stop playing with this thing. I'm getting freaked out.
Huh?
She looks up, puzzled, confused.
You okay?
This is embarrassing.
Nothing, please continue. I'm okay, just please be careful. Trying to locate a hole in the world might be dangerous.
I am being careful. Treat it as a mere technical anomaly. Makes it easier to bear.
Okay. It's easier to bear. Alright, so she's just seeing it as an anomaly in the data. It's not really a hole in the world.
Here. I found it.
Where?
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps, and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Say nothing. Say nothing.
Just give me a second. I'm almost...
She clocks up her typing speed. She's typing even faster.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Yeah, right. They're in the zone.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
There's joy in her voice as she bumps her fist into the air. Woo! We've done it, everybody! You did it? You found the coordinates? Oh my god! OMG! Congratulations! So, where is it? Where is your 2mm hole in the world? Oh my god, congratulations!
Thank you.
She yells, she shouts back with a grin. A smile.
Time for a celebratory drink, perhaps. Just a thought.
Good idea, electrochemistry. So, where is it? Where is this hole?
There. In the swallow.
Right. She points at the other end of the church where a group of water balls form a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again?
Do I have a
I need
choice?
you to go move those water balls for me. I need to double check my calculations.
Okay, right, double check, very good.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals, solving the puzzle of water bowls.
I am pumped with logic, I'm sure I can do this. I'll go figure it out. I'm good at intellectual puzzle. To figure it out, I'll solve it, yeah? To figure out a problem, yeah? Figure out, phrasal verb. I forgot about the phrasal verbs. That is definitely a phrasal verb. To figure out a mathematical problem or something, yeah? Don't worry, we'll figure it out. Okay.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that.
She pats the mainframe. Good computer, good computer.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third ball 2 centimeters to the left and the fourth ball 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Right, third 2 left. Fourth 5 right. Third 2 left, fourth 5 right.
What? She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectually stimulating in this task.
Thanks.
Well, please be written down. Okay. I've completely forgotten what she wants. So what? Third two... Which one? What? They're in a circle.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound.
I'm glad they have it for us because I can't remember.
This task is an insult to your mental skills.
Shut up, logic.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place, after all.
It is a sacred place. It's a church. Let's run. I did it, Soona!
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now.
I have moved the bullet. It was mind-numbingly easy. Mind-numbing. Really, really boring. Mind-numbing. When I was a kid, I worked in a factory, and the factory made labels on the bottle. You know, like a bottle of wine? You know that plastic bit on the neck of the wine? Well, I made those. It was a mind-numbingly boring job. I think they fired me though, you know, after a while. I wasn't very good at it. Great, everything should be aligned. She stops biting into her chapped lip.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Okay, let's get the party started.
Yeah, let's do it. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones.
Right.
If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Isn't it just going to be silence?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
The sound of silence. She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
She grows silent, her face very pale in the cold light of electricity. You're right, we should be cautious. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Why is nothing terrifying? Death, no? We assume that something that has no presence, existence, or qualities has to be terrifying. It's scary, but we just have to face it. Yeah, I don't think I want to do this anymore. It seems too dangerous. I think it's number 2, you know, it's scary, but you have to face it. You have to deal with the problem. You know, it might be uncomfortable. It might not be a good afternoon, but sometimes you have to face your issues.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard.
The lieutenant takes a step back. And then, nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing happens as Soona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence.
She's typing away, isn't she? Say nothing.
She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Like that. Well?
Damn it.
She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze, my look. Well, at least the world seems to be still okay.
Yeah. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find a swallow?
No.
She rests her face on her hands, massaging her forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is.
She raises her head, staring at all the machines that litter the church, cables coiling up on the floor like pests to coil like a snake. She's not happy, is she?
You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Figure out why she couldn't hear anything on the headphones. Okay.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it? This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Perception, perception. Where's perception? We don't have any points. Damn it, I should have saved that point. Perception is motorics, so that's alcohol. Okay, I think we have some drugs that we can use for this. Motorics, speed. Speed. We're going to go heavy on the amphetamines, everybody. It's necessary. Yeah, I didn't want to have to do that. I did not want to have to consume drugs, but I'm doing it for the team. Okay, perception, right? So let's look at the clothes. What do we got for perception? Oh, I think we have some stuff, don't we? Drama. Perception? Perception? We've got something else, don't we? Pain, half-light. Ah, it's -1 perception. Okay. You know, composure. What's this jacket? Logic. Anything else there we could wear? Conceptualization might be better. Maybe some composure. That's perception. Okay, let's try it now. We smoked, didn't we? So that should be risen. Perception is at 7. Yeah, we should get this, everyone. Yeah, this should be good. Okay, let's do a quick save. Because I wanna move this game on, you know.
Yes. What is it?
58%. We gotta get this. Put on the headphones. Boom.
Everything
Yes.
disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace.
Everything disappears. You're draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny, tiny little headspace.
And then the pressure changes.
But what does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air.
Hey everybody who's watching, where are you from? I'm in Spain. Who's the furthest away from Spain? We'll check it out. Stick it into comments there. Tell me where you're watching the stream from. And of course, if you're enjoying it, please like, and if you haven't already, subscribe before we delve into the silence. Yeah, that would make that'd be really good for me. Yeah, thanks. Okay, it feels like I'm flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like subtle differences in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air.
What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Okay, Soona, what if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
A sound system. A sound system. Who would have a sound system, I wonder?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the
Yeah.
room, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
They should they should invest some renovation funds so that the building needs work, yeah? Murmurs the lieutenant, inspecting the damage done to the arabesques. Okay, we can hear a rhythmic beat, repetitive beats, everybody.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yeah, don't diss the disco, eh? But they could help with the speakers, Soona.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary. So it's an expression we use in English. Someone who is kind of addicted to amphetamine, which is what we call speed. We call them speed freaks, yeah?
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you because they want to hold a rave in the church, or sure, if you agree to let them build their drug laboratory. What do you reckon? Let's just say moving in. Let's talk about the speed lab later on, yeah? The drug production thing. Maybe it's like, just let them come in and have a little party, yeah? So maybe number one.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Ooh, Soona's in, everyone.
Brilliant negotiating there, Detective.
Thank you.
As always.
Great, I'll go talk to them.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
She lingers for a moment before adding thanks. Sure, let me know how it goes. Tell me what happened. Let me know how it went. Check up on Soona's project after the Ravers have moved in. Help the Ravers start. Report back to Andre, the Raver, that they can move in. Cool. We did it. Alright, let's just get out of here. Let's go and see if... What's this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. A prayer book has been left open. Can I read it? No. That was a new one. The silence, the swallow is over here, isn't it? The crabman is up here somewhere. Hello, Mr. Crabman. Anybody home? No. 'Cause I'm the crabman. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go talk to Andre the Raver. An egghead. So anyway, yeah, this is Class A Plus English. My name is Brian. I'm an English teacher living in Spain, and I teach mostly online. And what I'm doing here with this channel is I'm playing video games, story-driven video games, and just kind of, you know, explaining the vocabulary and stuff to language learners. You don't obviously need to be a language learner. Usually I've played like games like Walking Dead games, the Telltale games, you know, and Hercule Poirot. But I really wanted to play Disco Elysium, and it came up on sale, on a Steam sale. I got it really cheap, you know. So I thought, yeah, let's play this. Of course, this is a lot different from the other games. This is very, well, maybe Walking Dead, but there's very adult themes in this. Yeah, there's a lot of drugs and other stuff, you know, so it's really not for children, okay? But as we are all adults, and hopefully subscribers, we know what we're getting. It smells like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. They're having a little party, aren't they? Pile of nasal sprays. Alright, let's change my clothes here. We need to be a bit more official, I think. Spirit the corpse. Half-light. No, maybe we should go disco, yeah? What's that? Petrochemistry. Empathy would be good. Maybe Inland Empire. Let's get that tie on. Yeah, I think that's okay. Now what have we got? We've got 31 minutes of alcohol, tobacco, drugs, and drugs. Okay, great. Here's Andre. Here he is, with spiky hair.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
I'm here to talk about the church, Andre.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news. I managed to convince Soona she's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Cotman. You're an augury of a new era of Nordic dance music.
Unity! The speed freak smiles, happier than he's ever been before. You're going to have to share space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage.
He grins, excited.
And you haven't changed your mind about our little side business, have you?
Alright, we've agreed to set up the amphetamine laboratory. I'm a man of my word.
All right. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Alright. Leave the tent. Couple of hours. Cool. Wow, they're gone, look. And the girl. Okay, there's this other building we haven't checked out. So, ooh, what's this? The ice here is thick enough to walk on. Okay. I think there's another building we haven't looked at yet. Let's go over here. So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, Class A, it's a very small channel. I'm playing video games, like story-driven games. So it's more like Disco Elysium than Fortnite, you know? And yeah, just talking about the vocabulary, phrasal verbs, all that kind of good stuff, you know? So I hope you're enjoying it. And like I said, by liking and subscribing, you really help me out. We've been going for about a year and a half, I think, yeah? And I think we're just over 200 subscribers, so it's very, very small. This is a very niche. Visit them when they're done. Pick up the dice. Smoker on the... We've got loads of stuff. Perform a field autopsy. Have we not done this? Okay, Jesus, we need to do a few things. Yeah, that body's been there for ages. What do we got? We're wearing... logic. Nah, we need... Half-light. No, we need some stuff here. Perception would be better. I think that's better. So shades? Visual calculus? No, definitely not. Take them off. Composure. Alright, what else do we need? Anything interesting here? Pain threshold. I want to fight the guy. I've seen videos on YouTube of Measurehead, you know, and I want to fight him. Alright, we don't need speed. We don't need that. We'll get this. And then we'll see what we're going. What's this?
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling. 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 Still calling. Still calling.
Stop calling me, man.
Someone picks up. The voice on the other end is slightly hysterical.
I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
Who is this? Yes, but a slight change of plans. I want this delivered to the whirling in rags and Martinez. We could all be a bit kinder to each other, don't you think? Consider your debt paid, my friend. You seem to be in some sort of trouble. Maybe I can help. No, deliver the money to the bar.
Tethys. Hey! You're not Tethys. Screw you, and don't ever call here again. You're fucking with some serious people.
Serious people.
Disconnect tone.
I know Bird's Nest Roy, you better be careful. Should we go for another one? One more.
Calling.
Calling.
I'm tired.
His voice is hoarse from cigarettes. You hear typing in the background.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
I'm tired too.
If I could go just 1 month without writing, no, 2 months, I could regenerate my brain. Fucking liberalism.
He's from Northern Ireland. That's a Northern Ireland accent. Fucking liberalism. Liberalism.
The man disappears with a sigh.
Take it easy, brother.
You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial. Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying.
My neighbors are being really noisy upstairs. Interfacing. A random number. Eyes closed.
You close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary dial. Then pull down on the number. Then move. Strange. This is not how you started before.
Keep dialing.
414447. The rotary dial feels cold from the sea air.
Keep dialing.
1117361. Your fingers keep moving like a spider. Every time the ring rotates back with a little ring of metal, like a bell tolling. Yes, 451-67-451. You are going deeper now, into some unknown place, far away from this island of matter and its telecommunication networks. 451. You have dialed God knows how many numbers.
Yeah.
The headset has been waiting silently to relay a signal. Surely nothing can come of this, you think. But it does. A connection.
A connection?
An ultra-long distance call. Your air fills with a crackle, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing in there, not like the local calling tone before. No, a small ring in a cage of distortion, far away. A distant network of phones. Calling. Calling in the night. The saddest sound in the world. Both pitiful and terrifying. You feel your pulse rising with each ring.
The excitement of calling someone and waiting for them to pick up, I suppose.
Calling still. Ringing by the bedside of a dark but capacious apartment with long windows. You know this to be true.
Capacious? What the hell does capacious mean here? Capacious. Hang on. Capacious, or is that just a made capacious, yeah? I guess it's mean big. Containing or capable of containing a great deal.
Capacious.
Capacious, yes. Spacious. Capacious, ample means larger. That's a nice word, isn't it? Capacious. Capacity, right? So you know you can work out the word, what it means, but it's not a word I'm familiar with.
Capacious.
Capacious. Alright, cool. I like it. The capacious apartment, the large, big, a spacious apartment with long windows. You know this to be true.
The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. Your breathing is heavy.
Ooh. This is a red one. I can only be tried once. On Windows, how do I know that?
You just do. And you know it is going to hurt.
Is this my wife? Kim.
The lieutenant is too far away to hear your yelp. The sea wind blows.
Let it ring.
Calling. 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 Calling still. Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths, a woman's voice emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
Hello?
She sounds sleepy. Hello? Hello? I want to die. Who is this? I'm a revolutionary servant of humanity. I will free mankind and abolish the classes. I will raise the dead. Oh dear God. Your voice is so beautiful. Goodbye. She's sleepy, so we don't want to hit her with the revolutionary rant. Hello? She hums, her voice warm from sleep.
Who is this?
Your voice is so beautiful.
No. It's you, isn't it? It's you.
Who is this?
Dora. Who is this? The connection is bad.
Dora. The name feels like a gift. A gift that was meant for you. To make it possible to live. And fight. In the distorted distance, you hear someone turning next to her. Bed springs rattle. Don't react. Whatever you do, don't react to that last thing.
Alright. Okay, so don't react.
It doesn't matter if you react or not. You still think you hear a man's voice in the background. It's covered in pain and white noise.
I am a revolutionary
You're
servant.
not revolutionary, Harry. You're drunk.
I am a revolutionary servant of humanity. I will free mankind and abolish the classes. I will raise the dead. You're not a revolutionary, Harry. You're drunk. How does she know my name? Harry? Who's Harry? Are you sleeping with him? I'm also Harry. I'm not drunk. Okay, I'm drunk. What does it matter? I'm still me. I'm not drunk. I'm high. I'm not drunk or high. I'm just hurt. Why does it hurt to talk to you? Let's go for number 6.
Oh, God.
The white noise howls. Say
Do
nothing.
you know what time it is? It's so late here.
Sounds like she's looking for a clock on the nightstand.
It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
Okay, do you want to party? No. I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you know me. Where are you? You sound like you're in another world. Where are you going in 2 hours? I am the law. I'm a detective. I'm doing a case. There's a hangman. Is someone there with you? Hang up. Where are you?
I'm in my rover, sleeping.
And where are you going in 2 hours?
To work.
No response, only a sigh. The connection crackles like burning paper.
My morale took a hit there, yeah?
What are you doing to yourself right now?
I don't know. Catastrophic damage.
You need to stop, Harry. You'll die.
Is there someone there with you?
Yes.
Hang up.
Your hand isn't moving. The headset hisses in your ear with evil sadness. Right now, I'm gonna give you one chance. Push the headset in the cradle with all the strength you have.
Okay. Hang up, basically. My brain is saying hang up. Smash the headset.
The cord dangles in the wind like
Oh,
a sickling
look.
worm.
Look at me. I'm sad. No, we're not doing that again. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes. That was a bit heavy, wasn't it? Yeah? That was kind of a heavy moment there for poor old Harry. That's obviously his girlfriend or wife or something. She's with another man, you know. He doesn't know where she is. He doesn't even know her name, to be honest. He doesn't remember anything. And yeah, he's there to abolish the classes, and he's an intergalactic revolutionary or something, you know. And she's just like, you're drunk. Yeah. Okay, give me 5 minutes. I'll be back, and we will continue. I just need to take a quick break. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. The music's really loud. I hope you can hear me okay. Alright, good. So I hope you're enjoying this. That was a bit strange, wasn't it, with Dora? Wait a second. Yeah, so again, you know, this is Class A plus English. My name is Brian. I'm an English teacher. So, you know, if you're enjoying this, yeah, press like. I have to do the whole YouTube thing. It helps the algorithms. It really helps the channel. It's a very small channel. So it really helps, okay? So anyway, let's jump back into the game. Okay, let's go over here. Have we been in here? I think we were in here before, weren't we? What's this building? Nothing here. Oh look, there's a man here. Let's get some authority on for this guy, I don't know. Disco ass blazer. Let's get some drama going. Perception is good. Empathy. What have we got? Visual calculus is always good, yeah. What's this? Shivers? No, no. Composure. Alright. Let's see what this guy has to say. Good morning! Who are you?
Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
Trant Heidelstam. A blond man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles. Good morning!
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Trant Heidelstam. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Failed electrical research and development.
Nice to meet you.
How do you know Tim? How do you know Kim? You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course.
Oh.
Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
He rests his hand on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to the worm-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into worms lately.
Tricky, quite difficult. We've been really getting into, really interested in something, yeah?
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
Right, he's media friendly.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Ravers West.
He points to the building again.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
Right, what's so fascinating about an empty old building? Okay, everybody doing exams, yeah? You need to turn up the language. If you're doing a CAE or IELTS or something, you don't say something's interesting, you know? I went to a exhibition at the museum. It was really interesting. No, well, which is fine. But, you know, if you say it was fascinating, yeah, it's a much stronger adjective, you know, it's a much stronger adjective, and that's what they want in exams. They want to see you have this vocabulary, you know. Okay, what's so fascinating? Let's find out. He's going to tell us, isn't he?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
Right. He raises his hand to his eye to shield himself from the pattering rain. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Top dog, it was a leader in the cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
It's Research and Development Encyclopedia, but anyway, alright.
Apologies, it's an acronym for Research and Development. They don't use it anymore.
He smiles brightly, laugh lines around his eyes. Alright, he's a happy guy, isn't he? He's a smiley, happy, professor-type guy.
You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
Yeah.
Mea Kalpa, you are not familiar with that one either. This man is a bookhead.
My fault, yeah, my bad, yeah. Okay, let's look at the building looming
It looks
over.
old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
I don't think I've ever heard of Feld Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
Ferrotape? He adjusts his suit jacket.
They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
Haha! To have an ace up your sleeve is like you have something secret there that's going to kind of win, you know? Maybe it's a kind of a trick as well. You're cheating. I don't know, you know, if you think about cards and you have a card up your sleeve. Very interesting. Let's get... what was the ace? Okay. What was it?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
A tape computer?
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bringing them to the average consumer.
I remember the ZX Spectrum. And if you wanted to play a game or something, you used a cassette. It was completely crazy.
Which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He grins, admiring the sentence he just produced. He's very happy with himself. He's very pleased with himself.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
A combat stance? What happened?
Indeed. What?
You tell me.
The revolution!
There he is, hiding behind his dad. The boy wipes his nose on his sleeve.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes. Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He pauses, pointing at the other building, and then continues.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
So you're saying that Feld Electrical built this boardwalk, and I look under my feet, the boardwalk. What happened to the engineers, the company people? What did the revolutionaries do with those advanced tape computers? How did tape computers work? Did they work like radio computers? What did the revolutionaries do with it?
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
He says while his son looks up, idly chewing on the corner of his worm-themed colouring book. What was that, the Décret de Mars?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02. It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser dans ce Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree.
Okay, we need to find the Decree of Mars.
I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
He looks at his son, who starts giggling, starts laughing, his face hidden behind the book.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
What the hell is a worm? Okay, so you're saying they built this war. What happened to the engineers? What happened to the engineers and company people?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers...
Right. How did those tape computers work? Did they work like radio computers?
Actually, no one knows.
Oh.
No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
He raises his finger, remembering something. So it's like cutting-edge technology, yeah, cutting-edge, the latest, newest technology.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Jews joined the team, trying to...
The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center trying to what? What were the twins trying to do?
Did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dum?
Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. Yes, he did. Reaction.
He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center like it's the most natural thing in the world.
He did, didn't he?
What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced?
This is my encyclopedia wanting what the hell is going on. Okay, the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, Paul Ockerman, Keith and Guy Juice. What are you talking about?
The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
You're making this up. To make up, phrasal verb there, to make up, to invent, to create a story. You're making this up. Turn to the Lieutenant. Kim, is he making this up? Come on, there is no place called the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center of Arts. Let's ask Kim.
In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center.
He clears his throat. Okay. We got the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. Still can't get any points. 57 points, like. What is the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? Let's have a look. -1 suggestion. It's Wednesday evening and something heinously exciting is underway. People have gathered beneath the billowing roof of an oddly shaped trophy building, sipping wine and exchanging opinions. 29-year-old Wonder Twins, Guy and Keith Just, are the stars of the show. With their bomber jackets and white sneakers, head curators of this art exhibition. It's the Wumpty Dumpty Dummiest event of the year, and all the cool kids have RSVP'd. Where are you if you are not there? RSPV. Respondez s'il vous plaît. You know, so if you get like, maybe get an invitation to a wedding, you know? Like, a couple of weeks ago, I got an invitation to Jeff and I can't remember her name. I was going to say Jeff Bezos and his new wife, you know. They sent me a wedding invitation to Venice. Well, I got an invitation to the stag party in Madrid as well. But I RSPV'd them and said, sorry, I'm too busy streaming here on Class A Plus English, Jeff Bezos, I can't come to your party. So, respondez s'il vous plaît is French for please respond. They want to know what number. So I didn't go for a finish to Venice or to the stag party in Brighton. But hey, I'm happy you're here with you guys. Alright, how do we get out of here? Wumpty Dumpty Dum. I think that's the word of the day, everyone. Let's continue.
But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
Cool.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to this precious device. But so they did. The felt playback experiment vanished into the fires of '07.
Wait, the failed playback experiment?
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the felt playback experience, but those are incorrect.
And what did the revolutionaries do? Why did they destroy it?
Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
He takes a step back. The boardwalk creaks mournfully in the wind. So you're saying that they built this boardwalk?
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
Oh.
A pleasure wheel?
The lieutenant looks wistfully at the horizon as if picturing gondolas rising into the sky.
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel lighting up the coast.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinaise was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
People ask me, how do I survive in Alicante? Pints of water and coffee is the key. Okay, let's get out of here. I want to ask something else.
But of course, what else?
You look like someone who has money. Do you have any money?
I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important here.
He brushes it off like it's not a thing at all.
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you were just profiling.
Could I have some of that unimportant money then?
Oh no, I don't have it on me, officer. I was talking in more general terms.
He looks uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. His left hand squeezing his son's shoulder.
I'm just spending time with my kid here, showing him around the lesser-known parts of our hometown. It wouldn't be wise to carry huge amounts of cash on such expeditions.
Not that he would have to worry about being robbed. He looks surprisingly buff. Does he work out?
He looks surprisingly buff. Like me, yeah? Working out all the time. By the way, do you work out?
I do some Lomantang stick fighting now and then.
Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm not really interested in the practice. I just want to know how often you work out. Now then, that's what, like once a week?
Lomantang stick fighting is a little like a rave-related addiction. I've been practicing it for
really?
20 years now, so you could say that my doses have grown a little peculiar.
Oh, really? I have some Pro-Olidon or whatever it's called.
Wait, what does this man know about Pirolidon addiction?
Right. Hold on. Pirolidon addiction? What an interesting metaphor. Study his face. Or perhaps not a metaphor at all, Trant. I can assure you nothing in the world even comes close to be addicted to this devil. So what is it, twice a week then? Every other day? Man, is it difficult to stay on the right topic with you. Yeah, let's go for number one, yeah? Very strange thing to say.
You got me, detective. But my history should hardly come as a surprise.
He chuckled before a shadow takes hold of his face.
Here's a former junkie. I can recognize one when I see it.
So he used to be addicted.
Dad's fighting with sticks every night after dinner for 4 hours. He has a special room for that and a special costume.
So he's like cosplaying.
That's right, Mikhail. It also has a meditative quality. Helps to clear my head. But anyway.
He grabs his kid into a single-handed embrace, happy to change the subject. Alright, thank you for the information.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D.
Hey everybody, what does R&D stand for? Okay. R&D stands for Research and Development.
A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Alright. Interesting. Well, that was strange. That was a weird phone call. Anything to interact with? Interact. Let's read a book.
The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego. The book is large and heavy.
Crack open this huge book, this immense tome.
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain. You can do it. It'll be worth it. There's something here. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time.
Oh God,
Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes. You
All
ready?
right. Yeah, why not?
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first innocence? Dolores Day.
Sola?
Incorrect. Sola was anointed during the previous century and even lived to see the current one. She was an urban planner who spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices, encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a deified model of history. She is often called an anti-innocence. Sola resigned after an assassination attempt by a Yugo nationalist who blamed her for not taking the side of the left during the turn-of-the-century revolutions. Innocences don't usually resign. Care to try again?
The Parcarnassian?
Correct.
Hey!
Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum.
Franco Negro. Francis Black. Black Francis. Is that a nod to the Pixies? You know, the lead singer of the Pixies, Black Francis. Or when he went solo, it was Frank Black, wasn't it? Franco Negro. I bet you that is, yeah? Something to do with the Pixies. Oh my body, oh my
As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party.
The Holy Party?
Question 2. Who was the strongest? Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody.
I'm gonna go Franco Negro, Black Francis, the Pixies. Oh my god, eh?
Correct.
Yeah.
Named the innocence of militarism. He
Come
codified
on.
hereditary rule, but at the same
no
time
idea.
ended serfdom and established the Inter-Isolari Real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation.
Serfdom being basically slavery, you know, not quite slavery, but you know, the next worst thing.
Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue. Question 3. Who was the false innocence?
Definitely Kedra.
Incorrect.
Ah.
Kedra is a large nation in the mid-northern area of the Mawindi Isola, north of the Occident, between the Ilmarin mountain range and the Pacific Mare Interregnum. Care to try again?
Too obvious. This is too obvious. I'm gonna go Erno.
Correct.
Yay!
There have been a number of counter or false innocences. Some assumed to have innocentic qualities. Some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen.
I won't lie, I have absolutely no idea what they're talking about.
The most famous and important of these was Eleanor Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra. Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who? I don't even have to say it anymore.
The most important, the most precious to humankind. It is Dolores Day.
Correct.
Woo!
Gomez might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest innocence. A most radical change to the whole fabric of the world. Everything from inter-esolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow, and more beautiful, and more beautiful, and more beautiful.
And more beautiful? Is it possible?
Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated.
Well, I think I did pretty good.
A B. Good enough. Everyone misses a few from time to time.
Not a class A+. Here's what I wanted, an A+, everybody.
You would have done better if you just dialed the Dolores Day down a bit.
Damn you, you arrogant book.
What's going on with you?
Thinks it's so smart, this book, god damn.
Okay.
The lieutenant stares at you, his visage unflinching.
You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real weirdo. No wonder you seem to have trouble with the right answers.
Put the book away. Alright. So autosave, it's 2:15 on a Thursday. And I think we are going to leave it there for today. I'll be back, I think tomorrow. I think tomorrow morning I'll be back again. I don't think I have any classes booked at the moment. I have classes this afternoon, so I'm going to go and have some lunch. And then I might have a little siesta. And then I have some work to do. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good Monday. I hope you enjoyed that stream. It's very funny. I've got no idea what it's talking about sometimes, but you know, it's quite deep and it's quite cool. And you know, maybe another time in the future I'll play it and just really get into the lore of the game, you know, and try and work out all the stuff. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to leave you there. So again, one more time, if you've enjoyed it, hit the like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon, okay? So take care. It's Monday, but it's the summer. You know, the sun is shining, hopefully. I hope you're well. Have a good day. See you soon. Good luck. Bye-bye.